Okay, so IgM antibodies, IgG class of antibodies we discussed up till now. IgG, what are the characteristics of this particular? Yes, IgG immunoglobulin. They are responsible for secondary immune response. Then they
They
can
are
pass.
two
They can pass through placental barrier. Okay, they are having highly antigenic and bactericidal activities. Like this IgM antibodies, it is responsible for primary immune response. It is composed of 5 subunits, and this is having and bactericidal activities or antiviral activities. It neutralizes viruses very easily. But they do not pass beyond the placental barrier. The IgM are synthesized in utero, and the fraction of this particular IgM class of immunoglobulin we can find up till the 7th days in the neonates after birth. The molecular weight of this particular immunoglobulin is 9,70,000 Daltons. Okay. Now, next immunoglobulin is IgA immunoglobulin. It is IgA antibodies. The molecular weight of IgA antibodies is 1,60,000 Daltons. And this type of immunoglobulin contains some type of antibacterial antibodies. It gives immunity against diphtheria and tetanus. IgA class of antibodies, they gives immunity against diphtheria and tetanus. The patient deficient of this particular immunoglobulin, that is IgA class of immunoglobulin, they are always suffers from the respiratory tract infection or repeatedly pulmonary infection. Okay, so the persons, those who are deficient of this IgA immunoglobulin, they are subject to frequent pulmonary infections. So now we are talking about IgA class of antibodies. All of you please take screenshots. Okay, do not scratch on the screen but take screenshots. IgA antibodies or immunoglobulins, the molecular weight is 1,60,000 Daltons, and this type of immunoglobulin contain some type of antibacterial antibodies. It gives immunity against the respiratory tract infections, mainly diphtheria, and also it gives immunity against tetanus. The patients which are deficient of this IgA class of immunoglobulin are subject to frequent, or that person always suffers from lower respiratory tract infections, mainly pulmonary infections. It also does not pass through the placental barrier. IgA immunoglobulins, they do not pass through the placental barrier. And where these IgA immunoglobulins they are present? They are present in tears, in saliva, in mucous membrane, in the milk, in GI secretions, in the blood, in the lymph, and they are mainly present in the mucous membrane, on the surface of mucous membrane, and act protective or proves protective against various bacterial infections which infects the respiratory tract. It also does not pass through the placental barrier. This IgA antibodies or immunoglobulins, then IgM class of immunoglobulin does not pass through the placental barrier. Okay. Now there are two types of IgA type of antibodies. Two types, IgA7S and IgA11S. IgA7S, it is present in the serum and internal secretions of the body. It is present in the internal secretions of the body, GI secretions, or it may be, we just talked that other internal secretions, that is mucin in the mucous membrane, GI secretions, then in the blood, in the lymph, it is present. IgA11, it is present specifically in the saliva, in the colostrum, in the mucous membrane, and other external secretions like tears. Okay, so these are the external secretions, and this IgA11 is present in this particular specific areas. It is present in dimetric and trimetric form. Dimetric, that is having 2 components, trimetric having 3 components. Now this trimetric form is supposed to be body's first line of humoral defense against the infection of respiratory and GI tract. It has the additional chain. This trimetric form, it has got the additional chain, and which proves better in the humoral type of immunity or defense mechanism. What is humoral type of defense mechanism? Yes? Any one of you? What is humoral response? What is meaning of humoral response? Yes? Yes, Pranjali, Vallabh, Tuba, Srinivas. Yes? What is meaning of humoral defense reaction? Yes? Yes? Am I audible to you all? Please answer. What is humoral immunity? What is humoral defense? Humoral defense. What is meaning of humoral defense? Yes? Yes, Pranjali?
It is immunity produced by the macromolecules present in the extracellular fluid.
Okay, but what is the net result of this humoral defense? It acts through the immunoglobulins, which get secreted by the plasma cells.
Plasma membrane.
Plasma cells and fluids also.
Yes, yes.
Produce antibodies.
Yes, yes, antibodies. So we call it as humoral defense. Okay,
Yes.
so humoral defense
Yes.
against the infections of respiratory and GI tract, and it has additional chain. Okay. Then IgD type of antibody, immunoglobulin. It has heavy chain of uncertain function. It is having heavy chain of uncertain function. The concentration of IgD antibodies in the blood is very, very low. It is very low. Like IgM, it is present on the surface of B lymphocytes prior to transformation. So, very less characteristics of this IgD type of antibody. Okay, the concentration of this IgD type of antibody in the blood is very low. And also it is responsible for primary immune response. It is responsible for primary immune response and not secondary immune response. It does not passes through the placental barrier. It could not pass through the placental barrier. IgD type of antibody. Okay, and they are present on the surface of B lymphocytes. Okay, now IgE class of antibodies, that is IgE immunoglobulin. We call it as IgE immunoglobulin. It is a single molecule similar to IgG and IgA. It is sometimes called as reagin. This IgE immunoglobulin, they is sometimes called as reagin. What is reagin? It is the antibodies involved in allergic reaction causing release of histamine when contact with antigen. When this antibodies, they come in contact with the antigen, there is release of the inflammatory mediators. We call them as histamine. So they are similar like that. So we called it as a reagent. The concentration in blood of this reagent, they are again low. The serum level is raised in worm infestation and is probably protective. Whenever there is worm infestation, when there is any parasite enters in your body, worm infestation, then their levels get rises. IgE type of immunoglobulin. Okay. Its main activity is mediated by mast cells or basophils. It is principal mediator of atopic and anaphylactic diseases. Okay, so I discussed with you all while discussing the asthma. So please listen again. I think it was my audio lecture of asthma. So in that I explained what is the pathogenicity of asthma. In that I explained in the pathology of asthma how this IgE immunoglobulins they get releases and how this mast cells causes degranulation and they increases the inflammation in the bronchial wall. So please listen again that particular audio if it is there with you. Then in that I explained this particular mast cell activity, about this mast cell activity. Okay. So this is IgE class of antibody. Now here how this is in the picture form. This plasma cell producing IgE in response to the first exposure to the polyvalent antigen. So in the response of this antigen, the plasma cell produces this IgE class of antibodies. These are the antibodies of IgE class. There is release of antibodies in the circulation. Okay, IgE. They get attached by Fc receptors, that is Fc, this rod. Okay, understanding now? So with the help of this Fc rod, this antibodies, IgE class of antibodies, they get attached on the surface of mast cell, leaving antigen binding sites free for the surface. See, these are the antigenic binding site. These are the free. These are all free. Okay, and they get attached with the help of Fc component on the surface of mast cells. And here, what are the black dots? Here in the mast cell, they are nothing but the inflammatory mediators, histamine, bradykinin, SRSA. So these are the inflammatory, so these not mediators, they are the inflammatory granules present in the mast cell, which increases the inflammation. Now, with the second exposure to the specific antigen, now this is the antigen. Again, there is exposure to the specific antigen. What will going to happen? This antigen get attached on this particular antibodies. Okay, at the antigenic binding site. This particular antigen get attached on the antibody here. See, here also. So there is formation of antigen antibody complex. And here what will going to happen with this? There is degranulation. See, release of these granules. It is free from granule, no? So these granules get releases. Degranulation with release of this vasoactive amines. We call it them as histamine. Okay, these are nothing but vasoactive amines. So histamine. This is the action of this particular immunoglobulin, IgE type of immunoglobulin on the mast cell. Then mast cell here and in the second exposure, at the time of second exposure here, they get attached with this particular antigen binding sites which are present on the antibody, and here the complex reaction forms and there is degranulation here. Okay, so degranulation occurs. Vasoactive amines, they are nothing but the inflammatory granules present in the mast cell. Mast cells, they are the bone marrow derived cells. All of you know, remembering no? So please hear again that audio lecture of asthma. The range of antibodies is immense. The B cell produce this vast number by, sorry, Now, B cell produce this vast number by rearranging the genes from the immunoglobulin, light and heavy chains. The appropriate clone of plasma cells is stimulated by binding of antigen to the cell surface receptor, so called as clonal selection. Okay, so there is clonal selection happens and there is formation of the antigen antibody complex reaction. Now next part we are going to discuss, or we'll start next part of this lecture is antigen antibody reaction. So what is antigen antibody reaction? Actual, there are 10 type of antigen antibody reaction. About that we are going to discuss tomorrow. What are the antigen and antibody reaction? Just today I am going to introduce you about antigen antibody reaction. Now, the cell with specific receptors for antigen recognition belongs to two major classes of lymphocytes. All of you know, that is B cell and T cell. Okay, so these cells, they are having specific receptors for antigen. Now B cell differentiate into plasma cell that produces specific antibodies, that is immunoglobulins. Okay. So with the types of immunoglobulin, just we discussed 5 types of immunoglobulin, that is IgG, IgM, IgA, IgD and IgE. So this gets stimulated by the plasma cell, and this B cell will get differentiated into plasma cell, and that plasma cell produces antibodies. Now secondly, the specifically reactive T cells proliferate after contact with anti-chain and disseminate throughout the body, where they are responsible for specific cell mediated immunity, that is direct neutralization reaction or opsonization reaction, that will going to happen with this particular direct cell mediated immunity. Now this is the antibody and this is antigen. This is antigen, green. So here there is antigen antibody complex. Okay, here it is complex forms antibody get attached with the antigen at antigenic binding site. This is the antigenic binding site. So on that side, this antigen get attached with on the surface of antibody, and this portion we call it as FC portion, FC receptors, and they are meant to get attached on the receptors. Okay, understanding now? Now antigen antibody reaction. Antigen antibody reaction. So here this immune cell binds the antigen. These are antibodies, and this red dot is antigen. This violet part is the antibodies, and here the activated immune cell make more antibodies. So activated immune cell, it produces more or stimulates the formation of more and more antibodies. Here antibodies, they binds with the antigen. Here macrophages, they engulf or eat that particular antigen, and this macrophage, it destroys that particular antigen. So this is the antigen antibody reaction. Now there are 10 types of antigen antibody reactions present. So about that part we are going to discuss tomorrow. Okay, 10 type of reactions we are going to discuss. Okay, now what was my assignment, yesterday's assignment? Yes, about classification, no? I told you to read about the classification properly. Yes, how many of you read the classification? Yes, how many of you read the classification? Yes. Yes. How many participants are there? There are 22 participants and no one is answering. How many of you complete your assignment? That is classification, about classification of immunology. Please prepare the part on that day only. Please don't keep it for the next time. You have to prepare this all things on the same day only. Okay? So we discussed about classification. No, it is very, very important part of this immunology. Yes? Innate immunity and acquired immunity. What is the next classification of acquired immunity? Any one of you? Yes? Anjali?
Active and passive immunity.
Then next, two parts of
Hmm.
active immunity. What are the two parts of active immunity? It is natural and artificial.
Artificial.
What is natural active immunity? What is natural and active immunity? Yes? What is natural and active immunity? Fast. That is after?
It is present naturally after the birth.
No. It is not present from the birth. This acquired immunity requires
attack of infections.
attack of infection. Yes, yes. Attack of infection.
Infection.
So after first attack or after repeated attack of infection, this natural active immunity get produces.
Is acquired.
Okay. So naturally, how it is produced? After first attack of infection and after repeated attack. And what is artificial way of active immunity?
That we are injected.
We inoculate
Vaccines are given.
Yes, we inoculate the inactivated form of bacteria or viruses inside the body.
Yes.
Then they
For
produces
production of
the
antibody.
body produces the antibody. So what is
Antibody.
active immunity? Active immunity is the immunity in which antibodies get produced in the subject or in that particular person after introduction of organism. That is active immunity. And what is passive immunity? The subject is immunized with prepared yes. So now there are
Antibodies.
yes, there are two types of passive immunity: natural and artificial.
Artificial, yes.
Yes, what is natural?
That is mother's milk.
Yes, right. And what is artificial? What is artificial?
It is taken from other person and then injected to the infected
Either
person.
it is from the animal or person. Serum
That is
from
madam, direct vaccination of antibodies into the body, no?
Yes, no, it is artificial way, no? It is artificial, that is
Yes, yes.
prepared antibodies introduced in that particular subject. These antibodies prepared elsewhere, either in animal, either in that particular person.
So this considered as artificial passive immunity.
Yes, artificial passive immunity. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is classification innate. For innate immunity, what are the characteristics of innate immunity? It is present from birth.
Yes.
We got it from parents. Okay. That is innate immunity,
Yes, sir.
and it is related with species related, racial and individual.
Yes.
Okay, individual immunity, it is related with age, it is related with the hormonal balance, it is related with nutrition of that particular person, it is depending upon the habits. Then vitamin or any that is alcoholism, it comes under the habits of that particular person. So it include in the individual type of immunity. Racial immunity, the different races, they are susceptible for this infection. Okay. And species related, that is this particular immunity, it is present in the animals and passes from animal to animal. Okay.
Yeah.
Not from animal to human being, animal to animal.
Animal.
So this is species related immunity. This part is very, very important. Please prepare this innate immunity. Either they ask 5 marks about innate immunity, or they ask you to explain about this acquired type of immunity. Okay. So prepare this and prepare about immunobiology. That is IgE class of immunoglobulin, very, very important to know you IgE class of immunity, what is activities of IgE class of immunity, very helpful to understanding the asthma also. Okay. So prepare this and tomorrow we will going to discuss about antigen antibody complex reactions. There are 10 type of complex reactions that we are going to discuss tomorrow. So again, the similar way we are going to take the lecture, conduct lecture. So
okay, ma'am.
Okay, so give me your attendance, today's attendance. Any one of you can give me your attendance. I can mark. Okay. And please.
Okay, ma'am.
What was my question? Today's question?
Half-life of the drug.
Half-life.
Yes.
Half-life of immunity. What is meaning of half-life? Okay. So tell me tomorrow about this.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
I will end today's meeting and we will meet tomorrow again. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Any queries related to today's lecture?
No.
Any queries?
No, ma'am, no.
Okay.
Ma'am,
So
please send that PPT of IgE and IgA antibodies.
please take screenshot. No, Vallabh.
Okay.
I will show
Okay,
you screenshot. You take the screenshot. No, you can
ma'am.
take screenshot.
Yes.
Okay,
See.
ma'am.
See from this molecular weight, IgG immune antibody. Take the screenshot of this.
Yes, ma'am.
Then
Next,
this is
please.
IgG antibody activity. This is IgM antibodies. IgM antibodies. Then IgA antibodies. Okay. Then IgD and IgE type of antibody. Then this is activity of IgE antibody. This is reaction of IgE type of antibody. Okay?
Yes.
Sufficient?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Okay.
Take this also. Okay. I will end today's meeting and we will meet again tomorrow.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Bye-bye.